Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Charles in Charge Cowboys Sports Report. I would say I'm all the way recovered from my big disappointing loss, our disappointing loss against Kansas City. Really wanted to beat one of the two Super Bowl teams that were on our schedule, but we were very undermanned. I understand that. Still wanted it. That would have even made it sweeter going in there shorthanded while they had no injuries at all. I don't believe they were completely healthy. Now we are going into a Thanksgiving game against the Raiders, who lost the last three. Teams like that are dangerous because they got nothing to lose. This is a must-win game for us, and this game will point our season in one or two directions. Because if we win, we pull off this win, we go to New Orleans. Tank Lawrence will be back for that game. Lamb for sure will be back, and Cooper will be back. Ty Smith should be fine. He will play tomorrow. And then Gregory most likely will be back the week after versus Washington. Him and Gallimore, I believe, will be 100% healthy going down the stretch there. Now, CeeDee Lamb is at stage 5 protocol today. He did all 4 stages already. Today, stage 5, which is full practice. He practiced all day today. Now, all he's got to do is be cleared by the team physician, and then after that, go to an independent neurologist. That's how they do it now with concussions. And if he gets cleared by both doctors, he'll be good to go tomorrow. He'll be a game-time decision. I'm praying that 88 can play because I do not want to go against that defense. The Raiders have a very formidable defense. I do not want to go against that defense with only Michael Gallup and Cedric Wilson and Noah Brown. I would love to have at least CeeDee Lamb to go with Michael Gallup. They have a very ugly front four with Max Crosby, Yannick Ngakwe. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I just call him Yannick. The guy can rush a passer. They have a good defensive tackle. I think Dexter Lawrence. I don't remember the guy's name. I know they picked him in the first round a few years ago. But they're going to load the box. They're going to commit to stopping the run. And they're going to challenge Dak to beat him over the air and play man, just like Kansas City did against us on Sunday. They stacked the box, knowing that we're short on receivers. Our stars are out. And they played man coverage against Gallup and Wilson and whoever lined up all game. Now, if 88 doesn't play, keys to victory. My 3 keys to victory. Our defense last season through the first 10 games was averaging, leading up 31.6 points a game. This season, for the first 10 games, we're only letting up 21.6 points a game. 10-point swing within one season. That is a big change. Usually it takes a few years to flip a defense. And like Mike McCarthy said in the offseason, he's never seen the defense flipped so quick. Dan Quinn came in and he had the magic stuff. He's got this team playing great shorthanded. Great. We've only 3 games has the defense given up actual points. Week 1 against Tampa Bay, 31. Week 6 against the Patriots, 29. And then Week 9 against Denver, 30. Other than that, Week 2, our defense holds the Chargers to 17. Week 3, we hold Philly to 14. Week 4, we hold Carolina to 28. It was really 14. We gave them 2 garbage time touchdowns. It was 14-36 with 10 minutes to go. We have a very comfortable lead at that point in time, 22-point lead. And so our defense took the fourth quarter off and gave them 2 touchdowns. We could have kept it. I hate that. I love it when we close out and play all 4 quarters. If you got a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter and you're up 36-14, keep them at 14. Don't let them get to 28. It just irritates me. Then against the Giants, I know everybody got injured on their offense that game, but we held them to 20. We held Minnesota in Minnesota to 16, who just put up 34 on Green Bay. We held Atlanta to 3, and Kansas City Kansas City, fully healthy. Fully healthy. Only guy they were missing was a right tackle, and he's nothing special. They had all the receivers, all their tight ends. Clyde Edward-Helaire was back. They were completely healthy. We hold them to 19, and only because Dak fumbles deep in their territory. If that don't happen, we hold them to 16. So our defense really needs to step up, shut down the Raiders. I would love to see us pitch a shutout. Last time we pitched a shutout was 2017, but it was a game that didn't mean anything. Nobody was really playing. Philly wasn't even starting their starters. They had the number 1 seed locked up that year. I would love to see us pitch a shutout against that Raider offense right before our reinforcements come in. I believe they're going to have Parsons at defensive end since our 2 ends are out, as they did against the Chargers and last week. I mean, if you don't do that, who the hell's going to rush a passer? Derek Carr has to be under pressure. Now they're going to try to establish a run. Josh Jacobs is back, and they have Kenyon Drake. That's a good 1-2 punch. So they're going to try to establish a run early. So I don't know. Micah might be having a linebacker for half the snaps and maybe at edge on third downs. Play, linebacker, stop the run, first and second. And it depends on the score. If we're able to, dial up some good drives and get up early, then I think we just rush him full time. But number 2 would be get this run game going finally. Now, I know they're going to stack the box against us, but if you're a good running team, even if they stack the box, you can still run. Philadelphia, everybody knows what's coming when they play them. They just play the Saints, who has the number 1 run defense, and they ran up and down the field on them. And they knew what was coming. They knew Philly was going to run the football. So if you can run the ball, no, it doesn't matter if they put all 11 and don't have anybody out there in coverage. If you can run the ball effectively, stacking the box should not stop you. Now, getting Ty Smith back should help, and that should help make Connor McGovern play a lot better than he did last week. If I like the switch, but if I had known that Smith wasn't going to play, I wouldn't have started McGovern last week because he's playing next to Terrence Steele. That's just a horrible combination on the left side. Terrence Steele is a right tackle, not a left. I still can't believe they put Lyle Collins at right tackle just because he's got paid. He lost that job. But with Ty Smith playing next to McGovern, that will elevate McGovern's play. And, get that run game going. Get it early. I know Zeke's knee is banged up, but, Pollard has a lot of juice left in him. Just punch him in the mouth and keep that running game going consistently. We are 29-0 in the Dak Prescott era. 29-0 when we run the ball more than pass the ball. That's the magic formula. Run more than pass. And even if they stop us on the first few drives, keep it going. Don't just stop. Keep it going. If we get 2 yards, and then, 3 and out, just don't go away from the run. We abandoned the run way too early against Kansas City. Number 3, win the turnover battle. Trayvon Diggs, Javon Curse, Micah Parsons, y'all need to make some big plays. Diggs, this would be one of your games to show out, man. Get an interception or 2, take one to the house. Anthony get down Brown, do the same thing. Let's take this ball away from Derek Carr and give our offense a few short fields to get easy points and get into rhythm. Let's wreak havoc out there. Just be a bunch of fire-breathing dragons. Dan Quinn can't get this defense up like that and pitch that shutout. So, defense, dominate the game, shut down that running game and whatever passing game they have, get the run game going, and win the turnover battle. Big time. We lost the turnover battle against Kansas City. We gave the ball up 3 times. Can't do that against a good team. Can't do that against a bad team. So win the turnover battle. Big. Some key stat I thought was interesting. Micah Parsons is on pace to have 105 tackles, 13 and a half sacks. The only other rookie to do that was Bruce Smith. Now, I don't know if y'all youngsters remember Bruce Smith. but the man played for the Buffalo Bills for the majority of his career. He is number 2 all time on the sack list, I believe. Believe he is behind Reggie White. He's number 1 and number 2. He might have passed him up, and then he went to Washington for the last year of his career back in 2001. But that man was a monster. Number 78 for Buffalo, Bruce Smith. So it's a hell of a comparison right there. My dog had puppies about 2 weeks ago, and they just got out of their pen. I got puppies, 5 puppies running around, little newborns, eyes just open, so cute. And then a few other key stats I wanted to put down. I think that's about it. Yeah, Donovan Wilson's going on IR. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, he's hurt, but we've got safeties out the wazoo. I like him. I think he's our second best safety right now behind Curse. Curse has emerged almost to a Pro Bowl level, I'd say, but we still have KZ and Malik Hooker, so he'll be out for at least 3 games. He's been injured the majority of the season, Donovan Wilson. His rookie season, if y'all remember, he had 3 interceptions in the preseason, and we were just, in awe of him. And then last year, when he started playing him, he was taking the ball away. Starting with the Eagles on Sunday night, sacking Carson Wentz, and while he was sacking him, he just ripped it away and took it from him. And he was quite the ball hawk last season towards the end. But he's been hurt majority of the season. But pray. I don't think God messes with professional sports. But I pray anyway that CeeDee Lamb will be cleared to play tomorrow, because that will be such a huge weapon to have. Michael Gallup is not a number 1 receiver, and he cannot do it alone. So having CeeDee there with him, that'll just be only missing Cooper. And we were doing great with Cooper and Lamb, missing Gallup for the majority of the season. So with Gallup and Lamb, we should be just fine. And Ty Smith back. Like I said, Zach Martin is our best offensive lineman, but Ty Smith is our most important offensive lineman. Now, I didn't have a prediction earlier this week. I do have a prediction for this game, score prediction. My score prediction is I would like to see a shutout pitch. I don't see it happening, but 24 to 10. I see 24 points we put up, and we allow 10. I would like to have them allow less, but 24-10 is my prediction. My prediction. We control the ball. We play physical. Our defense gets some good turnovers, and I know Parsons on pace for 13.5 sacks. I think that Parsons is going to have maybe 16 or more. I think he's going to get a lot, especially when Greg and Law come back.
Pick me up the bed.
Okay, baby. You see I'm doing a video. Get in the bedroom. And I've got my 2 little kids with me. I've got a 6-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son and a bunch of puppies. My wife's taking my older stepdaughter to work right now. Things don't stop. But shooting this video anyway, night before pivotal game. So I'm gonna be pumped. I'm not eating a dang thing until this game is played and in hand. When it's in hand and I know that we're gonna win, I'll feel comfortable and my appetite will grow. But I cannot eat when I'm watching a Cowboy game. I go to Buffalo Wild Wings sometimes with my good friend Eric Newman to watch us. We're in Houston some 3-4 times a season. We get blacked out, so we got to go to BWW to watch it. He can sit there and eat while he's watching the game. I cannot, because my stomach is in knots. I mean, it is stress on me watching these games. That's how much I bleed this color, man. Since 1993, I have bled blue and silver. For real. That's why that Atlanta game, I was telling him before that Atlanta game, man, I need a game where I can just relax and enjoy a thorough beatdown. And that's what we got with the Atlanta game. It was not in doubt now at all. I just got to enjoy everything. I hope this game is kind of like that, where we just dominate from the start and it's not in doubt at any point in the game. The Raiders have really had a tough season, losing their head coach, losing their best wide receiver probably, I would say, and deep threat. and then losing their first round pick corner, Damon Arnett. A lot to go through in one season. But that's that. This is a big game for us. If we win this game and go to 8-3, I believe we have what it takes, especially when fully healthy, to run the table and finish 14-3. 14-3 will get us the number 1 seed, guys. We go to New Orleans with all our offensive weapons and Tank Lawrence back. We're gonna whoop their ass, and then we go to Washington and get Gregory back and possibly Gallimore too. It's on, baby. It is on, and we can run the table. And our biggest game after this, besides the Saints are still, not going to be easy out. They never are. But is Arizona, and that's week 17. And that game could possibly be for the number 1 seed. Because if we are 12-3 going into that game and they are 13-2, and we beat them, then we'll have the head-to-head tiebreaker over them. I believe that Tampa is going to drop maybe 1 or 2 more. The Rams and Packers play on Sunday. I'm going for the Rams big time. We need Green Bay to lose. And Aaron Rodgers has a fractured toe. We need Green Bay to lose as many as they can. And Tampa Bay also, because Tampa has a head-to-head against us. And we play Arizona. So that puts our destiny in our own hands. But that's it for this report. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please subscribe. My last video, I had about almost 100 views, 6 subscribers, new subscribers. I thank everybody who did. If you watch a video and you at least like it, please subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. Every subscriber counts. And share it, like it, all that good stuff. And shout out to Law Nation for putting me out there. When I get on his show, he gives me a chance to put my information out there, my show information. Shout out to Law. Shout out to the Joe Boo Sports Report, Mark Holmes. I enjoyed watching you. You and Law kind of got me inspired to do this, my own thing. And the Tom Downey Sports Report too. They get to report from the start though, so they got it made. It's easy for them to get 100,000 subscribers. That made nothing. Mike Fisher has been doing this for 3 months. He's got 37,000 subscribers. It's crazy. I've got 26, but I've been barely, not even 3 weeks into this, so I'm gonna get there. So yeah, please subscribe, like, and please share. And that's it for this Charles in Charge Cowboy Sports Report. Go Cowboys, baby! DC for life.